Hello ladies and gentlemen. Well, I promised a tutorial in depth about how to do the decals for the new Featherlite version 8.11. So let's get into it. Alright, so you would have downloaded the Featherlite version 8.11 RAR file, unzipped it into a folder somewhere on your hard drive, preferably not your mod folder. And what you would have been presented with was the version 8.11 and a few of the template files. Now, we're not going to mess with paint in this video. We're not going to do a skin. We're going to do a decal. So after you've transferred this file, the actual trailer file, to your mod folder, then you could have gone into American Truck Simulator and purchased the chrome trailer, and then you could see that there was these three decals right here that you could put on the truck already, but that might not be your favorite. So let's say you want to create your own. What you're going to want to select is not this PNG and not this PNG. You want this paint.net file, and you're going to want to open that with paint.net, or if you're used to using another program like GIMP or something like that, it'd probably work just fine. Now, Mark has already put a series of layers in here for each item, like the gen set and the front wall. Here's the background, which is basically the trailer template itself, and then there's layer 9, which is the color layer, which turns that on and off. It's just for helping you to template properly. So let's say we open a graphic here, and let's see, we got us a big old NASCAR PNG here. So I'm gonna select all that, copy, gonna go in here, and I'm gonna scroll all the way to the top. I'm gonna select this trim layer, and I'm gonna say add a layer. That should put you a layer 10 right on top of everything. And you want to go paste, and let's just drag it down here. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to go back to that image, flip it horizontally, flip it vertically, select it, copy it. And if I'm moving kind of fast, don't worry, because you can always go to my channel and look for another tutorial that's a little more in-depth or slower moving, slower paced for doing paint jobs and working with layers and all that stuff. Or you can go to Mark Brower's. Either way. Alright, we're keeping this simple and quick. So right there's how I want my trailer to look. Now bear in mind that this template will not work for paint. Paint is something completely different from a decal. The decals are made to lay over a chrome trailer. The paints are paints for, that's what the other template is in this folder that you downloaded. That other template is for paint jobs, skinning. So this is decal only, and that's what this particular template is for. Now what you're going to want to do is leave your layer 10 on that you created and go in here and just turn off all your other layers. We don't need those anymore. Now we're not going to overwrite this, so you're not hitting save or anything at this point, because you don't want to mess up your I missed one. You don't want to mess up your template that you're working from. So what we're going to do here is we're going to save as, and I'm going to save this as, now bear in mind we're going to be overwriting. You want DDS, you want this as a direct draw surface or .dds file. We're going to be overwriting one of these, because unless you have modeling capabilities and all that stuff, you're not going to be able to add any other decals to this trailer. So you got 3 to work with so far. We may add more in the future. We may add some blank ones so that you can just overwrite those and keep these 3 if you want them or whatever. But I'm not married to them, so I'm just going to overwrite them. That one, flatten it. Now I've still got my template. In here that's unchanged to work from. Now I've got my let's see, where are we at here? Okay, we had overwritten decal number 3. So what we're going to want to do now, I'm not messing with this Featherlite trailer right here. That's the one that I got in the download package. That remains as my backup in case I screw something up, because I'm liable to do that. What I want to do is I want to go to Documents, American Truck Simulator, and Mod, where I've already got my Featherlite version 8.11 in there. We're going to go right click, open with WinRAR Archiver. Then we're going to want to go to the decal folder. Is I'm going to take the DDS file. I don't want to mess with the TOBJ. I'm going to delete that decal number 3. Yep, let's delete it. All the data goes with it. Alright, now what we want to do is right click here in the gray area and say add files to archive, and then we're going to chase down. I probably could have just drugged that and dropped it in there, but I figured I'd show you going and hunting for it. Alright, decal number 3 is what we want. We say yep, that's what we want. So we're going to add it to that. Now you've got a decal 3 in there. Close that. Close that. Going to pull up American Truck Simulator. Since you already have the mod in there and activated, you don't even need to mess with that, because all we did was change a file. So we're just going to continue the game. We'll go to trailer purchase, Featherlite, chrome body. These 2 chrome body are your decalable trailers. You want to go to accessory parts, and right here is the pin for decal. Click on that. You got 1, which comes with the truck or trailer. You got 2, which is the Pennzoil one, and then you got 3. You should see your new decal in there, just like that. Check this side out. Check this side out. looks good. Like I said, I didn't get highly decorative with this. You can put stuff on the genset unit, you can put stuff on the roof, you can put stuff on the back doors, you can put little sponsor labels, things like that. But just for sake of this tutorial and moving quickly, that's what we did. So that's how it's done, folks. Decals, completely independent of paint. If you want to mess with paints, you're gonna have to change the body style, and you're going to have to go to a painted body, and then you'll be able to select from your regular skins. Has nothing to do with decals. Your decals will not show up on a painted truck, and paints will not show up on a chrome truck. So that's what it's about right there. Got any questions, you can ask in the Facebook page. Be happy to answer them. Again, if you need skinning tutorials that are a little more in-depth as far as skinning is concerned, then look to the guides section. And as I said before, the version 8.11, it has different templates for different things. So if you're doing decals, you want to definitely choose this paint.net file and work with that. Turn all your layers off except for the one that you're needing to leave on the trailer, which will be your graphics, because this has a transparency layer to it that overlays over the chrome. So that's the way that works. And like I said, if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Appreciate you watching.